Hey, I got a confession. Been losing all momentum. Just because it's easy, well, that don't make it better. I wanna dig my hands deep down in the dirt. Take a walk along the street if I'm feeling dessert. All of this convenience just doesn't work for me. I wanna play with fire, let me get hurt. Can we take it back to 95? Before we had this drama in our lives, just staring at the screen every day and night. I miss the rush of living in real life. Go get your DeLorean. Oh, I miss the summers with you and never swipe left to right.
Hey guys, and welcome back to my channel. And yes, I'm in a little bit of a hurry now because I ran out of toilet paper. Yes, I have. I've actually ran out of toilet paper and I ran out of tissues. So I desperately need to go to the supermarket because I have drank a heap of tea and I'll be needing to go to the toilet soon. And without any toilet paper and tissues, I don't really want to drip dry. So I am going to need to go to the supermarket and do my grocery shopping ASAP. So today I'm doing a bit of a house, basically like a house reset, getting organised for the week. And yeah, that's pretty much what I'm up to. I have had the week off work, the last couple of weeks of work actually. So first week I went on a holiday with Talia, and yeah, we just went away to Warrnambool with my parents for a little bit, and then we had some time by ourselves for a little bit, which was really nice. And then I come back here and then I basically pretty much just caught up on things, to be really honest. And today's actually her birthday, so we had a unbirthday celebration yesterday, and yeah, she's off with her dad today. So that is pretty much where I'm at. So I'm going to take you grocery shopping. I am still a little bit brain foggy, guys. Like I can string a sentence together, which is awesome, because I was finding it hard to remember sort of where I was up to when I was talking. And yeah, I was finding it really hard to communicate. So now I'm finding it a little bit easier, which is good. I'm feeling a little bit more myself, but yeah, I'm not still 100%. For you guys that don't know, I am on migraine medication called Tropimate, which, yeah, nickname Dopamate. Yeah, makes you be really dopey, mate. Okay. That's how I feel, dopey, mate. All right. So if I am stumbling on my words a little bit, I'm forgetful, and yeah, it does affect my memory and affects my concentration. So that's sort of where I am at, but it has had its time to settle, but I have again gone up the dosage again. So yeah, hopefully it does kick in and it starts to work. So, just rocked in home, and guess what? Look who's here! I've got to be apprentice now. I just want to say, come and admire this organisation. Check it out. Look at this, perfectly lined up. You can see where everything is. Just got to say, I didn't do any of this. He learnt from the master. He'll watch this video. He doesn't want to be in any of my videos, but yeah, anyway, we won't say anything about this in here though.
I'm just admiring your organisation skills. Said you learnt from the master. He said shut the door on the ute, can ya? Because he knows. He knows that you can't look in there. Anyway guys, I'm going to head inside and do the grocery haul, a quick little grocery haul for you. Then I'm going to head out and be his little apprentice. And then I will just do like a little bit of a reset for the week and just get myself organised. And yeah, just share that with you and call it a day. Okay, this is this week's groceries. The most expensive would have to be the cat food, $23, and then the toilet paper for $10. We also have the mincemeat over here, which would have been around $10 as well. I thought I'd put in all the items that weren't on the list, which were the chicken nuggets, always good to have with little kids. And then the French onion dip, which should have been on the list, which wasn't. She's obsessed in that. She asked for crackers so she could have dip. So I had crackers on it, but I didn't have dip on it. I also got another one of these. It's like an emergency meal. And then I also got, which wasn't on the list, but I just couldn't fit on that pile, the chili con carne. Their Weight Watchers meals are half price at the moment, so I quickly grabbed one of those. And just in case the weather was hot, I grabbed some of these frosty fruits because they were on special. It was only $1 off, but I just thought I'd grab them because I know if it's hot, I will go to the supermarket and make an extra trip. Then I will buy more stuff, so then it will be more money on groceries. So this is everything. You will see it all prepped anyway, so really I'm not going to run too much into it. But yeah, pretty much I'm going to be having, you know, veggie sticks for some of them, and then some of these are for meals. So I'll have like the spag bowl with zoodles, so that's what those are for. I'm going to be having the mincemeat with like a sweet chili and the vermicelli noodles, so that's what those are going to be for. And as I said, the veggie sticks with dip. I'll have a fruit salad type with these, and then I've got the kids' apples as a snack, so they're just the kids' size ones. And they're going to be more for the end of the week because I'm going to be having the watermelon for like the start of the week, and like all your freshly cut fruit for the start of the week, and the bananas as well for the start of the week because they're quite yellow. I usually do try and buy a yellow and a green ones so I can have the green for the end of the week. Sometimes I buy 2 watermelons and I'll cut one up, and I'll have one for later on at the week so that I can have 2 watermelons. That's a bit of a tip for you as well, just to keep them going fresh as well. So just to save a little bit of money on groceries, one of the things that I do is I look at unit pricing. So that is like the little yellow ticket at the supermarket you'll notice, and it will say so many dollars per kilo or whatever it is, and you'll notice that the next one will say the same thing at the bottom just below the pricing on the actual item. So the chicken nuggets were actually cheaper for me to buy the Coles brand than it was for me to buy the bulk pack of Seggles brand, which were like a kilo. So anyway, I got to get this stuff away so I can be an apprentice and help out outside. Without giving it away, this is what we're working on today, because there's no like supports in here to put in the bench. So Mr. over there, which won't let me show you his face because he's a scaredy cat. No, I'm respecting his privacy. Yeah, he's doing that, and we've just decided to stop it. Apparently there's a spider on my neck. It's actually him because he's an ass. We've decided to, well, I've decided to move that cupboard across there because he's giving me options, because I've got like another half to this, so I'm going to move that across. So that's my job now. But this is literally all the clutter that's left that I've got to go through. So just to give you an idea of how much I've moved out of here. But fingers crossed I can share part 1 of this video next week if I get in the labels and stuff. Cross fingers. Cross fingers. So this is it so far. I'm gonna go and make an iced coffee because apparently that's what apprentices do. I've never made an iced coffee in my life, so I'm gonna make an awesome concoction of God knows what. I'm gonna wing it. I'll get the verdict if it's what it is out of 10, hey? It actually smells pretty good, even though I'm not going to drink it. Here's the verdict. I won't be good enough for him, you watch. Nothing's ever good enough for you.
It's not too bad.
It's not too bad. Okay, he's sculling it. It must be alright. Good?
It's good, hey, good.
It's good. Very good. Yes! Excuse me, I need a rating out of 10 first.
Oh, I'd give it about 6.5.
6.5? So...
Come on, quick.
I-
Come on.
I've got to work now. Okay, so rather than going through the stuff that I've shown you a million times before, it's the same thing pretty much each week. I thought I would show you my kinder prep and what I do because it's completely different. So if you guys have schools, lunches, you could even apply this to work lunches and kinders as well, then this would be really helpful for you guys. So I'm going to go through that with you today, and then I'll just show you what I do for the week. Rather than going through it all, I'll just show you at the end what I do. So let's go and jump into that. So guys, that is pretty much my kinder routine of what I do. So a few tips for you. From working in food for many, many years, one of the big tips I have for you is it's much faster to do everything in sequence. So for instance, when you're doing all the spreads, do all your spreads at once and then do the next spread at once. And then it's always much quicker to do it that way. That's why it is the way it is in a production line. When you are, you know, in factories and stuff like that, it is known to be much quicker. So that's one thing to keep in mind when you are doing your food prepping of any sort, is to do it like a production line. It is just much quicker. If you want to get out of there and just get it done, that's one big tip for you. The other thing is, as far as food containers and all that sort of thing, is I just changed over to the Smiggle one that you saw, which was the stackable ones. But before then, I was literally using baby puree containers. That was it. I was using baby puree containers just for things like, you know, sultanas and popcorn and things like that, just for snacking for kids. So if you've got a baby at home and you've got leftover puree containers, there's no reason why you can't be using those and reusing them for kids' school lunches. Even for adults, like for trail mixes and nuts and stuff like that, just to put in like a handful. It's a great way of portioning them for yourself as well if you've got leftover ones of those. So you don't need to be going around and buying fancy little gadgets. The reason why I did was it was a birthday and I needed to add something practical in there because she's got so many toys and she absolutely loves Smiggle, so I had to get something from there. And also we did go the Ziploc bag option, and I do find them a little bit of a pain to clean, but also some of them aren't zip locking back up again, which was the whole point of buying something that was reusable. So some of them are still working and some of them aren't. So if you do have the Ziploc bag option, I'll show you where I store mine because it's pretty cool. So yeah, if you haven't seen before, I did have it on my like ultimate storage organization video or whatever it's called. But yeah, it looks really messy. But yeah, this is where I organize, how I organize mine. I just have it in a file holder from Officeworks where I can just put them in. But yeah, it's just shoved in there really messily at the moment, but it is really easy to get them in and out of. Yeah, but as I said, they're just shoved in there quite messy at the moment. So this is how we're looking. This is all my fruit that's being prepped up. So all the watermelon and the grapes that are being cut up. I do still have some more grapes in there, but I'll do them as they go. This is just all of our meals for the week from our meal planning. And then in here is all my healthy meals, snacks. So it's just veggie sticks and that you see me eat all the time. I've literally got a whole, like a few days worth in there. Up here it's just some cabana and some chicken. Then I've got the meat for one of our meals, which I'm cooking in bulk. And then up the top here, these are just more prepped food for the week. And then I've got Tully's lunches. These are literally ready to grab and go for the next 2 days for Kinder. So you will see me do I want to do like an organizing series where I go through each room and just fully organize it. So as you can tell, I've like pretty much organized every room of the house, but some things aren't working. And this is just normal for any organizing that you do in your house. Like you'll organize a zone and then it'll stop working, or parts of it won't work, and that's because you buy things or things just don't work the way that you intended it to work, or it doesn't work for your family, and this is one of them. So this is not deep enough. You can see the top one, and it needs to be the same size as this dairy one here, and that's because, well, it's just not deep enough. I don't know why I didn't buy it deeper. I know better than this. It's actually got a whole video on how to buy organization products, and one of my things I said is make sure that it's the right height and the right depth for the spot. And of course I didn't, and the reason why I didn't is I was a little bit worried about the ventilation in the fridge at the time, and it's been fine here, so I think I'm just gonna bite the bullet and get that. So I will do a little update in each zone in the house eventually, and that was one of the areas that I want to do. So yeah, I will update that. And you can see when it works well, look at that, they perfectly fit all my containers in here, and I can stack these too high, these containers. So yeah, once it's done right, it goes right to the back and I can fit too high. So yeah, you got to do what works for you, and this is just what works for me, and this quite clearly doesn't work for me. It is just, it's just not enough room in there. Look who's home. Say hello, everyone.
Hello everyone, I'm back home and this is my cake. Because it was my birthday last time when I was with my daddy and I got so many things.
You did get so many things.
I got a book and a puzzle. Also, I got a teddy bear that makes us happy when we're sad.
It makes us happy when you're sad. Yeah, teddy bear sounds cool. And a big Barbie car. Look at your cake. It's cool, isn't it? A rainbow cake. And you ate all the lollies off it. Yeah, it's pretty cool. Unfortunately, they brought it home to us so we could share it with the kids at Kinder, but because it's egg-free, at Kinder and daycare, there's no way we're allowed to share that, and there won't be an ingredients listing. So we're probably just going to cut that up and portion it into bags, and then she'll be able to eat that throughout the weeks when she wants it, or when visitors come over. I don't know what to do with it. There's so much of it. Anyway, yes, this is how we're looking. The state of the house is a bit of a shambles. I was starting to clean it up. So this is how the back half of the house is looking. My room's looking pretty clean. Pretty happy with it. And the craft room is looking pretty clean. I need to take the rubbish out actually. That's rubbish. Apart from that, and that needs to be folded up. Apart from that, it's pretty clean. Talia's room, it's pretty clean. Happy with that. This room is pretty clean as well. Pretty happy with that. Seriously, check out the absolute nastiness. It is disgusting, isn't it? So I bought this one for the bug stuff. It's I got a super weave or something. It's meant to help with the really hard stuck on stuff. I have had it for ages and I've just got a normal sponge. As I said, I'm not a car cleaning person. I'm a person that just goes through the car wash. So fingers crossed I get this right. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you guys have all enjoyed today's video. I know it's something that I feel like I've done videos like this before. So I know it's something that I've sort of done before and I do apologize. I do have videos coming and to come. It's a process with some of these things sometimes. And I do have a whole garage organisation videos coming on their way. There is going to be a lot of footage to go through, so I'd love to say I'd have it out next week, but I do have to order some stuff still to come and I still have to go through all the footage, so I can't make any promises. So yeah, let me know in the comments below what you would like to see next week, just in case I can't do it, and I will see how I go. And yeah, make sure that you are following me on Instagram and on Facebook. I do want to get more active, and I say that all the time and then I don't, and then it's gonna happen one day. I swear. It's just life's hectic, unfortunately, and yeah, I have to make sacrifices, unfortunately, and sometimes that's what it is. But so yeah, but anyway, I hope you guys have a great week, and I'll catch up with you all next week for a new video. I'll see you then. Bye.